Dr. Uzma, thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
The statement by the Pakistani-American Public Affairs Committee mentions that they do not agree with Donald Trump on every issue. Can you specify which areas where their and his views differ?
Which areas our issues differ with his? Well, there's multiple things, but our main focus as Pakistani Americans and as a Pakistani Public Affairs Committee was his relationship with Pakistan and what he did when he was a president of the United States in the past administration. And so that's what we compared. What has Biden-Harris administration done in the past 4 years, and what did Trump do? And so we felt that we have tried to get our concerns heard from the Biden administration. We've attempted with letters, and we've had conversations to Secretary Blinken. We've tried to engage the White House, national security. Nothing. We felt nothing happened. They were not listening to our concerns. And whereas the Trump campaign, when we spoke with them, we felt more, that they were somebody that was listening and would hopefully be able to help with some of the issues that we feel are more important, such as democracy and civil liberties and human rights in Pakistan.
Statement says that Trump would reverse Pakistan's backsliding democracy, but Trump has himself attacked democratic institutions in the United States, whether it's like trying to overturn the 2020 US elections, January 6th insurrection, and Project 2025. How can he defend democracy abroad when he is attacking democracy in the US?
I think the main thing is our goal is, what is he going to do as far as if he can help us? And there's no promise of anything, but we definitely felt that our conversations were more fruitful with him. And that's where we based our decision on.
There's also a mention of Trump assisting in freedom of Pakistani political prisoners. And Biden administration has been criticized for doing nothing about this issue. What did you expect? What steps did you expect from the Biden administration? Why do you think Trump would be more effective? And can you point to any examples where Trump has successfully advocated for the release of political prisoners in Pakistan or elsewhere during his past presidency?
Well, there's a lot of questions all in one. I would just start off with that Biden administration, we attempted to contact to try to help with the rigged elections of February 8th. We wanted them to make some comment, and Donald Lu did say in his hearing in Congress that there was rigging, but they left it as that is what happens, and that's an internal affair of Pakistan. But when you compare Venezuela's elections, and there's a comment from State Department that that's not right, but you decide to say that Pakistan's elections and what's happening in Pakistan, that's Pakistan's own business. So there's a conflict, and we want that to be a same rhetoric for all countries. If there's human rights in one country's human rights violations in other countries, point that out. And that's what we are really looking for. And we felt that that was not the case with this administration.
The board said that it also had extensive meetings with Kamala Harris's campaigns. What policies of Kamala Harris do you think would hurt Pak-US relations that made you choose Trump over Harris?
I think, like I said, look at what's happened in the last 4 years. What has the Biden-Harris administration done for Pakistan or for Pakistani Americans at that point? We have not had any engagement, and the Pakistani American community did support Biden overwhelmingly in last election. But we feel left out. And then when we discussed our issues with them, we did not feel that there was any engagement, any concern regarding that. And so that's what made us, make our decision.
Final question, Dr. Uzma. Given Trump's history of Islamophobic, anti-immigrant rhetoric, and America First policy, do you think endorsing him contradicts the broader interests of Pakistani American community?
I don't think so. I think that is a rhetoric to get some of his base all riled up. He did not do any of that in the last administration, as far as any anti or any Muslim ban. The border in the United States, the southern border, has been worse off with the Harris and Biden administration. So that's one thing, and that's a concern for all of us. We would like to see those that are lawfully law-abiding citizen and lawfully came to the United States legally and through a proper process. I think that that's something that everybody wants. Those of us that have come with legally. So we all want to see a secure America. That's the number one thing, right? And we want to see America prosper. And I think that we did not feel that there was a rhetoric, and we don't feel that that was anything that Biden-Harris administration has done to secure that.
Thank you for your time and insights. Really appreciate it.
Thanks.